But Hector, his helmet flashing, answered nothing. He swept past him, Hector burning to thrust the Argives back at once and tear the life and soul out of whole battalions. But Sarpedon's loyal comrades laid him down, a man like a god beneath a fine spreading oak sacred to Zeus, whose shield is banked with clouds. The veteran, Pelagon, one of his closest aides, pushed the shaft of ashwood out through his wound. His spirit left him. A mist poured down his eyes, but he caught his breath again. A gust of the north wind blowing round him carried back the life-breath he had gasped away in pain. But the Argive fighters, facing Ares' power and Hector helmed in bronze, they neither turned and ran for their black ships, nor traded blows with enemies man to man. Backing over and over, the Argives gave ground, seeing the Lord of battles lead the Trojan onset. Who was the first they slaughtered, who the last? The brazen god of war, and Hector, son of Priam. Teuthras first, Orestes, lasher of stallions, next, an Aetolian spearman, Trechus, Enomaus and Helenus, Enop's son, and Orespius, cinched with the shining belt, who had lived in Hyle, hoarding his great wealth, his estate aslope the shores of Lake Sisyphus, and round him Boeotians held the fertile plain. But soon as the white-armed goddess Hera saw them mauling Argive units caught in the bloody press, she winged her words at Pallas. What disaster! Daughter of storming Zeus, tireless one, Athena, how hollow our vow to Menelaus that he would sack the mighty walls of Troy before he sailed for home. If we let murderous Ares rampage on this way, up now, set our minds on our own fighting fury. Hera's challenge, and goddess Athena, her eyes afire, could not resist. Hera, queen of the gods, daughter of giant Cronus, launched the work, harnessed the golden-bridled team, and Hebe quickly rolled the wheels to the chariot. Paired wheels with their 8 spokes all bronze, and bolted them on at both ends of the iron axle. Fine wheels with fellies of solid, deathless gold, and round them running rims of bronze clamped fast, a marvel to behold. The silver hubs spin round on either side of the chariot's woven body, gold and silver lashings strapping it tight, double rails sweeping along its deep full curves, and the yoke pole jutting forward, gleaming silver. There at the tip she bound the gorgeous golden yoke, she fastened the gorgeous golden breast straps next, and under the yoke Queen Hera led the horses, racers blazing for war in the piercing shrieks of battle. Then Athena, child of Zeus whose shield is thunder, letting fall her supple robe at the Father's threshold, rich brocade, stitched with her own hands' labor, donned the battle shirt of the Lord of Lightning, buckled her breastplate geared for wrenching war, and over her shoulders slung her shield, all tassels flaring terror. Panic mounted high in a crown around it, hate and defense across it, assault to freeze the blood, and right in their midst the Gorgon's monstrous head, that rippling dragon horror, sign of storming Zeus. Then over her brows Athena placed her golden helmet, fronted with 4 knobs and forked with twin horns, engraved with the fighting men of 100 towns. Then onto the flaming chariot Pallas set her feet, and seized her spear, weighted, heavy, the massive shaft she wields to break the battle lines of heroes the mighty father's daughter storms against. A crack of the whip, the goddess Hera lashed the team, and all on their own force the gates of heaven thundered open. Kept by the seasons, guards of the vaulting sky, and Olympus heights empowered to spread the massing clouds, or close them round once more. Now straight through the great gates she drove the team, whipping them on full tilt until they came to Zeus, the son of Cronus, sitting far from the other gods, throned on the topmost crag of rugged, rigid Olympus. And halting her horses near, the white-armed Hera called out at once to the powerful son of Cronus, pressing home her questions. Father Zeus, look, aren't you incensed at Ares and all his brutal work, killing so many brave Achaeans for no good reason, not a shred of decency, just to wound my heart, while there they sit at their royal ease, exulting, the goddess of love and Apollo, lord of the silver bow. They loose this manic Ares. He has no sense of justice. Father Zeus, I wonder if you would fume at me if I hurled a stunning blow at the god of war and drove him from the fighting. Zeus the Father, who marshals ranks of storm clouds, gave commands. Leap to it then, launch Athena against him, the queen of plunder, she's the one, his match, a marvel at bringing Ares down in pain.